Assalamualaikum and hi. Today, our group will be discussing one of the most important issues in human resource management, which is payment system and working hours. Firstly, let's define what a payment system is. A payment system refers to the method and structure and organization used to compensate its employees. These include wages, salaries, incentive, bonuses, and even commission-based pay. Next, let's look at working hours. Working hours refers to the number of hours an employee is expected to work. This could include regular office hours, overtime, flexible schedules, and even shift work. Both payment system and working hours are closely connected because they are directly influence how fairly employee feels they are being compensated for their time and effort. These two aspects are very important in human resource management. They affect employees' motivation, job satisfaction, and productivity. A fair payment system and reasonable working hours are also crucial for attracting and retaining talent in an organization. Why is this a current issue today? Well, there are several reasons. First, there is a growing debate on fair wages and minimum wages policies around the world. Second, employees are increasingly concerned about work-life balance due to long or irregular working hours. Third, with the rise of the gig economy and remote work, traditional system of pay and working hours are being challenged. Finally, legal and ethical issues such as overtime pay, equal pay, and compliance with labor law make this issue even more pressing. This makes the topic highly relevant to the organization. Payment system and working hours directly affect costs, employee turnover, and overall performance. If these systems are poorly managed, organization may face employee satisfaction, burnout, and even dispute.
Now, I'll be talking about the impacts of payment systems and working hours, both on employees and organizations. Let's begin with employees. On the positive side, fair and timely payment boosts morale. When wages are paid accurately and on time, employees feel secure and valued. Many multinational companies use automated payroll systems to reduce errors and delays, which builds trust in management. Flexible working hours also benefit employees. Arrangements like flexi-time or remote work, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, allow employees to balance family responsibilities while staying productive. Another positive aspect is performance-based pay. Systems like bonuses or commissions give employees extra motivation. For instance, salespeople often respond well to commissions because they can clearly see the link between efforts and earning. But of course, there are negative impacts too. Delayed payment creates financial stress. Employees may struggle to pay bills, leading to frustration and resentment. Long or irregular working hours can also cause burnout. In fields like healthcare or hospitality, employees often face 12-hour shifts or unpredictable schedules, which harm both physical and mental health. Finally, pay inequality or lack of transparency reduces trust. If workers feel they are being underpaid compared to their colleagues, they are more likely to leave the organization. Now, let's move to organizations. On the positive side, efficient payroll systems build credibility and trust. Employees who feel secure about payments are more engaged and less likely to complain. Flexible scheduling is another advantage. It helps attract a wider talent pool, since companies offering remote work can recruit beyond their local area. Performance-based pay also boosts productivity, as employees work harder to achieve targets that align with organizational goals. But there are challenges as well. Complex payroll systems, especially in global companies, can be costly to manage. Mistakes in payroll not only affect finances, but also damage the organization's reputation. High turnover is another issue. Dissatisfied employee leaves, and replacing them can cost up to 1.5 times their annual salary when you factor in recruitment and training. Lastly, Long and rigid working hours may reduce productivity. Fatigue often leads to mistakes, which can be especially costly in industries like aviation or manufacturing.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Reza Arifin bin Hamzah. Today I will talk about consequences of not addressing the issue. For employees, firstly, they will have financial stress. This happens because late or unfair payment make the employees feel struggle financially, feel distressed and lost motivation. Secondly, the employees will feel burnt out due to long or irregular working hours. It makes the employees feel exhausted, decreasing their health and reduce focus. Lastly, employees feel distrust due to unequal or unclear pay, make the employees feel unappreciated and consider leaving. Moving forward, the organization. Firstly, the reputation will damage due to payroll mistake or unfair system, make the company look less attractive to new talent. Secondly, the organization will have low production due to tired employees who cannot give their best, which will leading to mistakes. And lastly, rising costs. It will happen due to the organization will spend more money on hiring and training new people.
So now we have the solutions for the problems that my friends have mentioned just now. We have unfair or delay payment and payroll mistakes. This is to ensure accurate, timely, and transparent payroll. We can automate payroll with reliable HRS and payroll system that integrates timekeeping, tax rules, and benefits. Also, we can standardize payroll procedure and create clear checklists for payroll processing and approval. We can also schedule regular payroll audits, monthly or quarterly, and reconciliation between timekeeping and payroll. Next, we have excessive or irregular working hours leading to burnout. This goal is to reduce burnout, improve well-being, and sustainable productivity. So, we can introduce flexible work arrangement, flexi time, remote option, compressed work week, where roles allow. Enforce maximum weekly hours and mandatory rest break in line with local laws. And we can also require manager sign off for overtime and track overtime by department. So we can monitor workload and cross-train to avoid over-reliance on individuals. We move on to the third part, where we have inequality in pay systems and unclear pay structure. This is transparent, fair compensation aligned with role, performance, and market rates. We can develop a clear pay structure such as job families, pay brand, and criteria for movement between bands. This can conduct a market salary benchmarking exercise and implement adjustment where necessary. We can also implement objective performance appraisal linked to pay increase and incentive. Next, we have complex payroll system increasing admin costs and errors. This is for simplified processes, reduce administrative burden and error rates. We can streamline and centralize payroll-related processes, remove duplicate manual steps. By use single source of truth for employee data, HRIS, to eliminate rekeying. And also, we can introduce base access control to reduce human error. This is periodically review and simplify allowances, benefits that cause high admin overhead. Lastly, we have reputation and credibility damage from payroll mistakes and unfair system. This is to rebuild trust and employer brand. We can publicly commit to payroll accuracy and employee well-being, share improvement and audit result internally. We also can introduce regular town hall Q&A session to explain pay policy and answer concerns. And we can assure timely, empathetic communication when error occur and log corrective action transparently.